Welcome, Aries. This is Regina, Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your July reading. This is a general reading. It may not apply to all of you. I am doing personal readings, and the information for that you will find in the description box below. I thank you all for being here. Welcome to those that are new to me and those that are familiar with me. I appreciate all the support that you bring to me, which is essential, your presence for these readings. So let's get started with your overall energy, Aries, the King of Swords. There's a long time theme for you, Aries, in being able to be objective, to be rational, to be able to discern, so that you're able to put your feelings aside. This is not about denying your feelings, but being able to be dispassionate as you apply your best thinking that is aiding you in structuring the reality that you want. So you are thoroughly in a place of mind over matter where you understand that your thoughts control and create your reality. This is an overall energy for the month of July. In the beginning of July, the Page of Swords is a question mark for you. There is a place and a time for you to observe your feelings, to challenge your assumptions, to be curious, to question things around you. This is about asking questions and then allowing yourself to listen. This is about assuming that you are seeing the world through new eyes. These new eyes are about the pursuit of your authentic truth, your authentic authority. And that's what informs the questions that you ask of yourself and others at this time. This is a time of gathering information, collecting data that's going to aid you in ultimately applying your intuitive wisdom that guides you. In the middle of July, we have the Seven of Cups. There are a lot of options that are available to you. You are recognizing that you have many places, many activities in your life that fulfill you, that give you pleasure. And you may be about determining the correct focus for you moving forward. There is a path of destiny here, which you are discerning, which you are uncovering through the work, the objective observation that you're undertaking. And you are understanding that although any of these emotional and passionate pursuits give you something, it is really your path of destiny that ultimately informs you about the best direction for you to move in, allowing you to focus. And towards the end of the month, in July, we have the Nine of Pentacles. Here you are taking phenomenal joy in being independent, standing on your own 2 feet. Whether you are in relationship, community, or single, you are comfortable in the knowledge that you know how to cultivate your own garden, to develop your own resources. That includes your personal talents and skills, so that you are in an abundant economic place that is not necessarily about wealth, but it is about recognizing and cultivating the abundance around you, so that you understand that the advancement into greater abundance requires your investment, and your understanding that it is this ability to reinvest in yourself at whatever level you are that gains you the sense of prosperity, of development, of enjoyment, and real pleasure in exactly where you're at, with the understanding that you are always moving forward. I hope this reading is resonating for you so far, Aries. And here we have the Love card. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. And why I love this is because this is really your all of your activities now are geared towards uncovering and recognizing that your passions, the things that give you fulfillment, that drive and motivate you to success, are about your love, the capacity to recognize, honor, and respect yourself. And we have the Cape honeybee from the flora and fauna of Africa. The key word is sweetness. Make time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. It's okay to indulge in the sweetness of life. You will soon attract your desires. I love this. And clearly, your investment is in your self respect, in your love, in your self care, in compassion and forgiveness for yourself. Clarifying the Page of Swords, I have the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands. Whoa. So there's already a theme emerging here around the way that you identify a legacy that you've been able to um, benefit from. The work of others before you has been laid out and structured so that you would benefit from that. And that in turn motivates and drives this seeking of information, connection, networking with others, identifying new ideas, new opportunities to join into productive alliances with others, to collaborate with others in a way that allows you to take credit and in those things that you are, that are gaining momentum in your life, that are having a sizable impact, much more significant than what you could have individually. But this you recognize is the seeding from the inheritance, whatever that is. That can be a cultural inheritance, that can be a family, literal financial inheritance. It can also be an ancestral inheritance, something you recognize that you have gained and benefited from, and your abundance of that quality is what you are in a position to give back to others, to share with others, to help others to gain a similar kind of access to resources and hence abundance. The Seven of Cups in the middle of July is clarified by the Emperor and the Seven of Swords. There's a story here about your ability to take control and ownership over your life. And this feels as though it is in contrast to perhaps other members of your team, co-workers, a project that you're able to steer on behalf of a community, a way in which you may have stepped into a sense of directorship or leadership over the way in which resources are being distributed among yourselves or towards others. So there's something of a philanthropic energy here in which you may be stepping into the leadership position that empowered a legacy and that continues to generate additional abundance. This is about generating abundance from abundance. And your wisdom, your ability to choose a correct direction or make decisions on behalf of the community that may not all be shared, but that you, being tapped into this ancestral uh, a legacy, this ancestral largesse, allows you to make moves that may, in fact, not be understood by collaborators or team members or family members. There may be a way in which you are moving from the outside of a community, a project, or even a family circle in which you have often gone your own way. Learn to create and build your sense of authority independently, and yet that has fueled your ability to take the leadership to move this forward on behalf of others in a way that others are not willing to take responsibility for. You definitely need assistance to do this, but you also understand that your contacts take you far and wide. Your um, interests, your network allows you to gain the assistance you need, even if it is not appreciated or understood or even discouraged by those within your circle, within your community. So you do feel a resistance to your desire and ability to take the helm in a certain situation. You know that this is part of your path of destiny, but you're moving away from a place of simply finding your own passion and your own focus to taking that passion and focus to a higher level on behalf of an entire team. That is, however, fueled from your independence, your ability to have established this authority of your own. And towards the end of July, the Nine of Swords is the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Six of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. You're definitely moving on from an old story here. You are recognizing the limitations of a place where you have been. This can be a team, a project, an organization. In which you are now recognizing that the chaos, the confusion, the invisibility that you experience within the community is prompting you to recognize that there is a more supportive environment, a more encouraging environment elsewhere. And part of your moving away, moving on, is about enjoying a sense of acceptance around the construct that you have been given, whether that is about the current state of your employment, your profession, and where you exist within that, or if it's within a larger family dynamic that you have, it feels like you have intervened uh, regularly, but from a distance. And you are protecting yourself with that distance so that, in fact, whatever it is that you're creating from this legacy, from this collaboration that you are um, preparing, setting up for your future focus, is giving you the desire and ability to plan this on your own behalf. So you are discharged in some way with a responsibility to plan for the distribution of resources. You're doing that with others, but you're also maintaining a sense of independence from this network of relationships and abundance. You're experiencing abundance. You're translating the ancestral or familial inheritance you've gained into your own independent space of authority, of building something that is long lasting, that is meaningful, that is significant to others. And that is the thread that I see running through July, is this relationship between self and others, the ability to take what has been gained from the effort of others and to translate that in a way that confirms your independence and allows you to build, plan towards something new, something outside of your realm, something that helps to advance an area or a direction that you would like to grow in. I'm going to finish up this reading with a yogic path oracle and ahimsa. These cards have been well shuffled and they are really responsive today. So I'm going to look up ahimsa. And I've found you've been observant of how your thoughts affect your actions and how your actions reflect the quality of your life. Though actively changing your internal monologue, you're manifesting a heightened state of consciousness in a new paradigm. Continue to fine tune your inner language to radiate compassion, joy, and peace. Even the most disciplined yogis still often look in the mirror and think negative thoughts about themselves, get frustrated when stuck in traffic, or speak words to a loved one that don't radiate pure love. These moments are your guru, reminding you of where you still need to grow. Overcoming your triggers facilitates growth. Each time you feel the voice of negativity come through, sing back to it words of compassion. You'll quickly find these words echoed back by all those you encounter. Thank you so much, Aries, for this reading. Until next time, namaste.